Hello everyone, I hope you're doing good. Today I come to you with a video basically on frequently asked questions about me. I've not really told you guys much about myself, so I've picked out a couple of questions and I will answer them. I am Indian, but a Singaporean. Yeah, my race is Indian. Where am I from? Obviously, as I said, I'm from Singapore. Um, 3 generations in Singapore. My grandparents were born in Singapore, my parents were born in Singapore, and I'm born in Singapore. So, yeah, 3 generations being Singaporean, I guess. When I was 18, I don't know if some of you do know. I mean, in the Asian culture, or at least when I was young, because I come from an Indian background, I wasn't really allowed to wear makeup as much. I mean, it was more like, black eyeliner and probably a bit of lip gloss. And in fact, lipstick was like really a special occasion kind of thing that I could get to wear. So at that point of time in my life, I was in the military. I enlisted when I was 18. So yeah, so this makeup thingy was one way I let go of my feminine side, So after work, I would be playing with makeup and doing sketches for my fashion design stuff and yeah, stuff like that. So yeah, and during that time, even though I was in the army, I was still very much interested in makeup and stuff. So I went to beauty school in the evenings, and I graduated, I believe it was 2005. I have to look at my certificate. But yeah, so I've been a freelance makeup artist because when I was in the army, I wasn't really allowed to have a second job. So I had to do it on the side. So most of my clients were based on word of mouth, recommendations from one client to another. And I had a couple of good friends, salon owners who, liked my makeup and stuff like that. Back in Singapore, if you do know some of my fellow Singaporeans, you would understand that it's very difficult to get makeup for our skin shade. So I guess I was one of the makeup artists who were able to achieve the skin shades in terms of foundation application and stuff. So that way I kind of like became popular in that sense, and I got my clients that way, and it was cool because I had many clients who came back to me several times. So that was really nice, and it encouraged me, and for the past 5 years I've been a freelance makeup artist on the side. On top of that, I was in the army being a military woman. Yeah, so that's how I got into makeup, and yeah, and I got into YouTube, obviously. Well, the reason I moved to Sweden is because of my husband. My husband has a job here in a university. So I had to, well, not that I had to, but I chose to quit my job because I wanted to pursue fashion designing. Because, okay, the thing is this, I have 2 interests in my life. First one is, of course, makeup. The other is fashion design. I really want to go to school and get a degree, possibly in fashion designing. I don't know, but that's the plan. But when I moved to Sweden, it was a little difficult. I chose not to be educated here in Sweden because of the language issues, because I had to learn Swedish and then go to school. So yeah, well, learning a language is always good. I'm not saying no, but for me, I just felt that, the field that I want to go into, there's going to be a lot of technical terms and stuff that I will need to know, and it's going to be very difficult to learn it in Swedish when it's not my native language. So yeah, so I chose not to, but I am working on going to London next year probably, so I just hope and pray that it will work. Yeah, so Okay, well, back in Singapore, I went to the salon and got my highlights, and that was in December for Christmas. So yeah, as you can see, it has grown out quite much. But recently, what I did was that my hair is naturally very dark brown. It's not black, but it's very dark brown. So when you have highlights like this, it looks very orangey after a while. So what I did to tone it down was that I bought this, DIY dye kit from Garnier, and if I'm not wrong, it was the golden brown color hair dye. So I did it on my own, and yeah, my hair is a little bit more blended now. It's not as orangey, especially when you expose colored hair too much in the sunlight. It tends to bleach out and look very awkward. So yeah, it looked awkward, but now I think it's kind of fine. So let's see, maybe I might change my hair color, or I might just let it grow out and have my dark brown hair. It makes you look younger though. Yeah. Husband. Well, that's for me to know and for you not to find out. Okay, I just want to make this very clear. I would like to keep my personal private life very private. How I met my husband, well, that's between the both of us. Well, I can just tell you that I didn't meet him in some clubs or some party place. No, I didn't. We chose to, we would like to keep this private between us. So yeah, I hope you understand. Yeah. So this is pretty much the frequently asked questions. I have more, but I just chose these 7 questions. So I chose these few questions. So if you do want to know more about me, leave it in the comment box and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Okay, I will come back with another video, and till next time, you have a wonderful day. Bye.